Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Well, today we're going to be working on one of my Peking ladies, and I'm working up here in the top, right around the top of her headdress, and we'll just work until we don't see any more of those symbols. So what's everybody up to? Are they getting ready for the weekend, or just what are you doing? Because, my life is just absolutely so boring some days. Just so boring. Yesterday was just like a nightmare. It took us close to 5 hours to put the order away because it was huge. Yep, let's put that bell over there so that I won't hit it, right? And I'm not sure what color. It is 3832 is the number on this. It was right there, so I didn't have very far to look. Yeah. So 5 hours, and I was just toast. My boss was toast. We were just absolutely done. And see, we're doing orders every other week now, until summertime, and then we'll have to order every week. But yeah, it's just some days too much. Thought I was never going to get out of there, and after she left, I was like, oh, I only got like an hour and a half. Yeah, that hour and a half lasted forever. It wasn't too busy because it's been windy, like every day this week, maybe. We had high wind warnings on Tuesday, maybe. Yeah. So, it's just been too much. So, and that was about all that happened yesterday. Now today I had to go and rescue my daughter because she was she had to go to physical therapy in the afternoon here. But she went to go get in her car and the keys were locked in her car. She has one of those that the key, or I call it a key, it has to be within the vicinity of or thereof and all that. So, yeah. So I had to go over to her father-in-law's house and get the extra key, and when I got there, I had to jump start his car because his car wouldn't work. So we both went over there for a little bit, and then my daughter and I took off to the grocery store. I had to pick up some things for the weekend, and it was windy, as windy. There must have been 50-mile-an-hour winds out there where my daughter lives. She lives a little bit higher than I do, so the wind it's terrible. But I decided since it was cold and blustery and windy and everything else, I would just make beef tortilla soup. I just love that stuff. So I had to get all the stuff for that, and then I thought, well, if that wears out by Friday, let's say, then I should have something, as a backup, so to speak, for Saturday and Sunday. So I picked up, I don't know who makes it. It's teriyaki chicken, and it's one of those, I don't know if it's P.F. Chang, but something in that line, where you cook the chicken, and I've got myself some, what do you call it? Jasmine rice, because that's the only white rice that I'll eat, because I can't. Now, every once in a while, I get the regular long grain, but I get the 90-second cooking, the 90-second you throw it in the microwave rice. That's the best stuff I have ever found. So, yeah. I'm looking over here for my scissors. I can't seem to... I've laid everything down on it. I have there they are. Um, Clips on my thing because this is oh dear, I don't have it. Hang on. It's over here somewhere. It is oh dear. It's so not saying. I think it's like a 50 by 70, something like that. I don't know. It's fairly good size, but yeah, I'm just ready to sit down because yesterday I came home, I couldn't hardly walk because, of everything that was going on at work. I had ice packs on my back, and I think I fixed myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was not capable of making too much of anything else. Yeah. So yesterday, yeah, was it yesterday maybe before I went to work? I went through crate after crate after crate after crate looking for that, what do you call it? That pattern. I think it's Where There's Hope, There's Flowers, or I don't know. It's from Hands Across the Sea. It's the one she designed herself. And I found that one. Still haven't found the thread for the Chinese ladies, though. So we'll be looking around. Today I can go a little slower, because I don't have any place to go. But my daughter didn't even want to go to lunch today because the wind was so bad, and she had to go to physical therapy. I think she was just into resting. She worked yesterday for, I guess it's 5 or 6 hours, something like that. So that went okay. She said she was hurting a little bit, but just sore muscles more so than anything because she hadn't been doing that kind of physical work in a long time. So she's good, and she goes to physical therapy today and then tomorrow. I know I'm all over the place today, aren't I? Sorry. And then she works again tomorrow, but she's only going to be working 3 days a week until she gets going and gets used to being at work. So I guess it is what it is, but we will see. So she didn't want to go anywhere, so we just went to the grocery store and came back home. It's okay to have those kind of days. And frankly, I don't want to be out in that wind either, at all. Whatsoever. It's just horrible out there. So that's why I thought today would be a good soup day. I go through my phases of having to have soup. But, yeah. Oh, and I've got other things I need to do here. So, not sure what else I'll get done today, but we'll see. We will see. I don't know if I'll get to scrub that floor or not. Hey, Muttermouth. Get down. So, just one day at a time. But there's just something about warm soup that I just love when it's cold. And we won't, hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, have too many more icy cold days. So, use them when I can. But, even in the summertime, I feel like soup every once in a while. But not so much as in the wintertime. So, make a big old batch of that. And when I say a big old batch, it's probably 6 or 8 quarts of stuff. And then I freeze it, when I'm done having it at home. Or like for dinner, or lunch or whatever. But we'll get through it. I had to buy more Ziploc bags because evidently I've been freezing some stuff. I go through phases of freezing stuff. Now would be a real good time to make green chili to have during the summer, because I have to cook the pork, but it hasn't been on sale. And maybe it was like maybe a month ago or so, but I didn't buy any then because I still had some, so yeah. And I usually make up like 12 quarts of green chili, and that lasts, through the summer sometimes, and other times I'll just go through it lickety-split, But okay, what is up with this stupid thread? I must have gotten a piece of thread that I had cut off in there. Like, why is it messing up now? Come on. So, no plans for the weekend. I think I'm... Sorry. That wind just drives everything up my sinuses, and the sinuses drain. It's great. So, I don't think I'll be going anywhere. I don't think I'll hit the thrift store. It's just not a good time to be out. Just kind of hibernate and like binge watch some of my shows on Netflix and not do another darn thing. So much fun. But I do like staying in every once in a while, and we can always take a nap, if we get bored. But I will look for I think I found it, but I'm not real sure. Because I have like 3 or 4 kits that are made like this. This came with like a red booklet, for the thing. So, yeah. I don't know if that's what I found or not, but we'll go a-hunting. I was going to go to the dollar store today and buy another crate, but I thought, well, maybe not. I'll just, kind of sift through these things, because I do have to for the drawing and everything, but I don't know. And I think I'm going to get a crate, like empty out one, and put all the ones that I'm going to use for drawings in it. And then on the day of floss tube, I'm going to draw the ones that I will be sending out for the winner of the 5 kits. So I won't know until we know on floss tube which 5 I'm going to give away. So, and I'll kind of sift them, not have all the Christmas ones together or something like that, or any, like, all fall. So I'll just kind of mix it up and stuff. So that, you get a wide variety of things. But we just need to do this. And I'll probably do this drawing thing like every other week. So, kind of help make the month move along, if you will. But yeah, I think I might just take this weekend to just stitch or diamond paint. I got to finish that one mandala that I showed you on Tuesday. I want to finish it and get rid of all these stupid beads that are hanging fire, because they're just kind of sitting there. And I know I'll tip them over, so we'll need to get there. And then I'll work on one of my bigger ones a little bit. I've been itching to do that, but my neck hadn't felt well, so my neck seems to be 90% better, just every once in a while. I think my problem is that I sit and stitch for like hours and hours, and in with my head tipped forward. And then I'll get up and go to bed. And that goes with, it's all the same color, but yeah. We'll just grab another here. So, yeah, and then I go to sleep and it's like it's still stiff. I need to get up and walk around more. Just sitting in one spot, for me, that is just, why are we doing that? Sitting there trying to thread that needle. Oh my goodness. Tool, please. Tool, tool, tool. Gee, Manetly. You'd think I'd learn, how many of these videos have I made? Please. See, oh God. Hang on. So yeah, just that's about as deep as the plans get for this weekend. I don't want to really start anything. I just want to work on what I got, and I want to work on my counted cross stitch, so I may work on like a pre-stamped for a while one day, and I'm working on the butterfly still. Yesterday I was just incoherent. When I got home I was just like done. So that didn't happen, but I've been working on it. And once I got that one from Hands Across the Sea out, I worked a little bit on it. I'm just having an issue trying to keep up with the pattern and where I'm at because I'm working on the border. And it's not symmetrical. Does that make sense? So it changes about every 30th stitch for like the next set of flowers. So yeah. But it's good. I like to work on it. And I'm glad I thought about it. And it's not terribly big. I'm doing it on 28 count Lugana. And before I forget, the number for today is 42. 42. So write that down on your list if you want to be considered for the drawing. I just love those kits that I got from Biggest Craft. They're so pretty. So, kind of want to start those, but, let's just not get ahead of ourselves and just wait a while. Because sometimes I like to start all the things, and other times, let's just work on what we got in front of us. My eyes get bigger than my will or my capabilities of stitching here. So, I'd really like to work on one of the big ones while it's still cool, because come summer, it's kind of catch as you can. I don't know, maybe I'll work on European Town. I don't know. I just can't do it right now. But I really wanted to work on the Chinese ladies. Love them. And it's so big. But I'd like to finish that one section and that one lady and work on it for a while. So we'll see. I'm just trying to get rid of that small piece. I really need to clean out the Ork baskets because they're really beginning to look like, they've been used. And every time I go to put something in it, something sticks to my dry hands as usual. And then there's trash. Oh my goodness. Threader. But I do love these Peking ladies. They're so beautiful. And I especially like the one with the lady in the lanterns. Just everything about that is just so much fun. Come on. Just trying to use up my thread here. Goodness gracious. May have to take a nap before I make my soup. And it doesn't take long to make it, and then I just kind of let it simmer and let all the flavors kind of meld into each other, if you will. And it goes a long way. I even got tortilla chips and a little bit of guacamole. I got the small one this time because I can't seem to finish it up. And some sour cream and salsa to go with it. So, yum. And I may serve it with tortillas. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. But I know you're supposed to put tortilla chips in tortilla soup, but I don't like soggy tortilla chips, and I don't buy corn tortillas unless I'm making enchiladas. And then there's like 500 too many, and I end up wasting them, so I don't buy them. They don't have small amounts of those at my store, so. And they don't freeze real well. They just are horrible. They get freezer burned. I don't know. I must do it some different way. Maybe it'll work out. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for joining in on the fun on the drawing extravaganza. And we will see you next time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.